Alright, like and sub. Okay, am I the a-hole for telling my daughter she doesn't have the right to mourn or go to her ex-friend's funeral after what she did? New account, since my daughter does know my other account. When my daughter was in school, she became friends with a girl named Kelly. They stayed close enough through college, and my daughter was even one of Kelly's bridesmaids when she got married. To explain where my daughter's behavior came from, my ex-husband cheated on me repeatedly, and our marriage ended horribly. My daughter doesn't speak to her father anymore, and she absolutely despises cheating. About 7 years ago, my daughter became convinced that Kelly was cheating on her husband. She started harassing online and Kelly's online and essentially blew up her life. By the time my daughter found out that
Are you
the
done
man
recording
she
yet,
had
babe?
seen Kelly with was actually relative, they were at a fancy restaurant together.
Yeah,
It was
later.
too late. Kelly's marriage
What are you
Kelly's
doing?
marriage had already fallen apart because we live in a religious community. She was ostracized by many people. They had a huge
Is it
falling
like
out, and it basically
fun?
came down to my daughter ruining Kelly's life. Kelly blocked her on everything and eventually moved
Would you
away.
die for the
Kelly
game?
hated my daughter after that, and
Then
so
you
did
are
her
done.
mother. I still run into Kelly's mother occasionally, and she has made her feelings about my daughter very
Well,
clear.
it's
The
fun,
issue
but
is
it's
that
not
Kelly
fun
recently
fun.
passed away.
That's
My
how you know
daughter
something's
found
bad.
out through a Facebook post, and the funeral is this weekend, 2 states away. My daughter was planning to attend the
Yeah,
funeral,
this
and I
could be
told her that
whatever.
I thought it was a terrible idea.
But
She said
low-key,
she needed to
off the
go, and
chain,
I told
for
her
the
again
record,
that she shouldn't.
JK.
We got into an argument, and she said she
Okay,
had
I just
every right
landed
to mourn
in
her friend and
Paradise
attend the
Palms,
funeral.
the most
I told her
populated
that she
place
really didn't
in
have to
all
go
of Florida,
mourn
guys.
Kelly
Wait, that
or
was
go
like
to
a
the
good
funeral
intro
because
to
Kelly hated her after everything that happened, and because my daughter had
oh my
destroyed
god,
her
bro, this
life.
kid's like
She
insane.
hasn't spoken to me since. Now I'm wondering if I should warn Kelly's family that my daughter
This
might
kid's
show up to a
already
funeral, or
different
that might be
level.
in the wrong. To be honest, guys, I feel like this Kelly was a Karen, and her name should be changed to Karen. And she is not attending that funeral because she was acting like the biggest
What
Karen in the
the
history of Karens. All right,
bouncing up my bitch?
next story. Am I the a-hole for not caring that my sister is about to lose her home? My 36 female sister, 46 female, has been living in a house owned by our mother for the last 10 years or so. For the first few years, she was paying rent, but then she lost her job and stopped paying rent. And she never started again, even though she eventually found another job. Without going into too much detail, because otherwise this post would be way too long, the hoist is now being forcibly taken by the government as they will bulldoze it, along with surrounding houses, and build new apartments
Do we
there.
reload
We have
bitch?
known
I
about
would
this for
invite him, but you know,
years. It's always been a matter of when, not
I'm playing
if, this
absolutely
was
slow
going to
players. Oh
happen.
my god.
Despite this, and despite not paying any rent,
Alright, so
my sister has
guys,
made no effort to save money for an
this.
inevitable eventual move. She explicitly
Alright, I'll
been
invite him.
hoping that things would just work out in her favor, that development wouldn't
See you
go in the
later.
end,
Jake.
wouldn't go ahead in the end. Well, the time has come. My sister is informed she's expected to vacate the property
Nah, you
in
about to
3
say
months,
it
and
right
she's
now.
gone
You say
ballistic.
yeah. Hey, yo, Levi.
She's now accusing my mother
Nah,
of
you're
conspiring to make
weird,
her
bro. I'm playing
homeless
another round.
because she allegedly didn't
Yes,
fight
you
hard enough,
are. You
even though
you're
they
a
had an
liar,
endless
bro.
meeting with
I
lawyers,
don't play
etc.
those games with
And
me,
she
bro.
made it my parents'
Nah,
job
bro. I
to
was like,
find her another place to live. What
say
is
it
it?
again, and then I'll bite him. And then you're like, yup.
See it later.
I literally heard you say that.
I
Bro.
could not bring myself to care.
Don't even
Like,
try.
sure I
Don't,
do.
no, no.
Bad. I sure do feel bad for her at a basic human level. It sucks that she'll have to
Whatever
uproot
you
her
say.
life and figure out a new place to live for her to live. But also, like, she has only herself to blame. She
Okay,
made
so
absolutely
we're not
no
friends.
effort to
Oh my
prepare for
gosh,
this, and
Levi.
now instead of being humble and accepting, she messed up and taking any help she can get with her head down. He's being horrible and accepting our parents who are in their late 70s are not financially doing great, and that no small part of being because of my sister to bend over backwards for her. My mother is asking me to call my sister to tell her that I've been told the news, and that I feel so bad for her, and that I'm there for her support, and I simply don't want to. Again, too much each for this post, but my sister hasn't been the greatest to me in the past. And the only reason I keep her in my life is that I cannot be bothered with the family drama that would ensue if I cut her off. I feel like a lot of what alright. Oh, in chat, if you're wondering why I keep pausing, I'm talking to my friend.
Wait, these kids aren't sweaty at all.
Oh yeah, and my friend has a channel. What's your channel again? Go Gadget. It's Go Gadget with Sticky McQueen. No, not Sticky McQueen. It's like McQueen. And recommend. Wait, what's Luke's channel? Thumbnail Animation 123. It's I recommend those channels and go watch their stuff. Alright, so yeah, I told my sister I'm troubled, my sister is in a financial trouble, and I care less than my family thinks. I should and trying to stay out of it without fully tormenting my relationship with my parents. Hey guys, this is my first time, so like I'm not the best, but yeah.
Dude, I just see loot drops everywhere on the reload map.
When my daughter was am I the a-hole for making my daughter pay back $6,000 for destroying her stepsister purse? When my daughter was around 10, I remarried to her stepmom who had her daughter who was 9. They got along for the most part until recently. In short, my daughter is jealous. I call my any daughter Ash. My stepdaughter, Emma, fake name, has recently reconnected with her grandparents on her father's side. The grandparents have money to burn and are retired. I want to point out that before they came into the picture, my daughter was the one to receive nicer gifts from her mom's side of the family. Example, there had been a few times Ash went on vacations that my stepdaughter wasn't allowed to go on, or more expensive stuff. I can't stop my ex-wife on spoiling her or her family. So the issue has been Ash has been jealous of Emma recently because Emma's grandparents are giving her stuff. That stuff will sometimes be in our home. I'm not going to ban her bringing a gift to her place. She lives at 50% of the time. One example is Emma got the newest iPhone and my daughter wanted her iPhone upgraded. I told her we don't have the money at the moment, and she said it was unfair. His stepsister got the newest iPhone. She wasn't very happy. We had a conversation and brought up the stuff she has gotten, but Emma hasn't over the years. Ash is 16 and Emma's 15. Emma's grandparents got her a $6,000 purse for back to school. I don't get it, but Emma seems to really like that she is using it. It's her first real purse. My daughter was jealous when she saw it because she knew the brand. Ash asked if she could borrow it, and Emma told her no. They got into an argument. I stopped and reiterated that it was Emma's. Well, Ash decided to destroy the purse. She cut some of the leather and popped open some of the seams. My wife's ex-husband was pissed, and my wife replaced the purse with her own money. We really didn't have to blow. Because why not? I discussed it with my wife, and we are making Ash pay back the purse. We already took $4,000 that she earned this summer from her job, and made it clear that for her next paychecks, she is to give us 50% until it is paid. Ash has been upset and she ran to her mom, who has said a lot of things about this. She claims we're being too harsh. Dang, bruh. Why would you be jealous of like your sibling or like step sibling? Like, it's not that serious. If my brother Ryan got like a $6,000 new cool iPhone, like I'm gonna be angry, but I'm not gonna like smash it. That's crazy. No, they smashed their own cousin's purse, and basically she has to pay it back.
When I go into Share Factory. Oh yeah,
well, no, she didn't smash it. She like ripped it up. It was made out of leather. Alright, next one. Am I the a-hole for refusing to leave my apartment while my roommate has a guest? First, some context. I, 36 male, have been living. Wait, guys, chat. Wait up.
sweaty.
First, some context. It's Levi. I, 36 male, have been living with my
Levi, you
roommate,
here?
32 female, for 4 years.
Nothing.
We share an apartment because the cost of living in my city is
Oh,
high,
yes.
and
Yes,
besides,
yes,
it's just worked for
yeah.
us until now. Our apartment has
Gonna
3
show you
rooms.
guys
I
where
occupy the
is
largest
this
room,
a
and
building
she has a
view or
small
is this building
bedroom
view?
plus the living room, which I also have access to, but
I just have
she
the bedroom.
doesn't use. It also holds her stuff and decorates it however she wants. Rearrange this split this way because I work from home and needed a room big enough to set up an
Okay,
office as
5
big.
people left.
I'm also a homebody, so I really value my own space and spend a lot of time in it. I only leave the house for grocery shopping, dates, and jogging. She, on the other hand, spends most of her time out. She works in the city for 10 to 12 hours each day and is very outgoing.
What place?
She doesn't like staying in and often goes out with her friends. I'm in a relationship with my girlfriend, 33 female, who visits me regularly, about twice a week and sometimes stays the night. We plan to move in together once our life situation stabilizes a bit. I don't want it to get into details here as they are relevant to the. Okay, guys, so the video is about to end, but basically, this guy invited a roommate in, and yeah, the video's about to end. Tell me if you want me to do more Reddit stories, and please sub or else I'll find